Welcome to 2026 GLCC, the very first call. Welcome, welcome, welcome. On our Zoom call, we have some people that I want to introduce, and we're going to let them introduce themselves and talk a little bit before we get into the nitty and gritty of GLCC of the welcome. First, I want to introduce you so much because I'm looking right at you, but we're going to go into any mentors that are on the call. Like Lolita, if you want to go ahead and unmute and introduce yourself real quick.
Hello, I am Lolita Shadows, second year mentor, team Seduction in the Shadows this year is what we're calling. I'm from Pueblo, Colorado, and been doing burlesque for about 15 years now.
And
I love you too, Kitty.
All of you.
Yes, I am so excited to be seeing you all again, and the new ones as well. We're really excited to be working with you all. And hi, Joanne.
Hey, sweetie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Lolita also produces a number of shows there in Pueblo, Colorado. So this is a great person. You don't have to be on her team to network with her. One of the main goals of this program is network, network, network. Without a network, you're not going to get a show.
It's not just
I am always happy to talk to anybody.
It's okay to reach out, friend, follow Lolita. She is on Facebook. She is Missy Reardon.
Yes.
If you are going, you're going to be going to Colorado in months from now, please look her up and talk to her. See if you can be in the show. If she has space, network.
And if you happen to be in that neck of the woods for
June 13th this year, please come to Pueblo, Colorado, to the downtown bar and support all the challengers and the skills challenge for their regional.
And there are still slots left for skill challenges. We've just opened up El Paso and Maine. So
yeah, we'll get into that. So Lolita is one of our main people for helping us with the skill challenge, and she's been in GLCC before. So know this face. If you have any questions, please reach out to her about like with the weekender, especially mentors. If you haven't been to GLCC, please reach out to her also. And we also will have another couple mentors that have been GLCC before. All right. Anything else, Lolita?
Nope, you about covered it. I'm excited to meet everybody. And like they said, reach out to me if you have anything any questions or concerns, or you want to get in on a show in Colorado.
And remember, all the classes during the weekender are included in your tuition. So if Lolita has a class, and she will, please take her class, and you know who she is now. All right. There's another mentor on the call.
Yes. Flame.
I was like, Flame Cinder.
Hi, guys.
Don't you look pretty? Hello.
Hi. I'm Flame Cinders. I'm currently in Atlanta, but most people know me from the West Coast. And I've been performing for 23 years in burlesque, something like that. I started at the beginning of the revival here in Atlanta, and I just kind of blew up and started touring internationally right away. And then I moved to the West Coast, and I had a school in Oakland. I had a partner that we had a school in Oakland. It was a graduate school of burlesque. And then I moved to LA and I opened up Fishnet Follies in LA. I had a school there for a couple of years. And here I am with GLCC. I love mentoring. I'm still teaching. I'm still performing. I travel all over to perform. So add me on your social media if you know me.
You know her background and you've seen her face. Look, when the classes come out for the weekender, you know what you're going to be getting.
Flame, I have to say, I love that Fishnet Follies name. That's darling.
Thank you.
Any
I
other
have to give credit to
I don't
Misdemeanor.
know.
She was the one who started it originally, and then when she moved back to the Bay Area, I was like, "What are you doing? Why are we not doing this here?" And then we started it in California, which she started in San Diego with Fishnet Follies in San Diego back in the day. So if you ever get to talk to like Winter Sinclair or any of the people in San Diego, they'll tell you all about Fishnet Follies because they were one of the original schools of burlesque in San Diego.
Very cool.
Is there any, I don't see any, but is there any other mentors on the call? Go ahead and unmute yourself and pop up. Okay. We have people in different time zones. We also have a couple mentors in shows currently right now, in Las Vegas and other places.
Yeah,
So
Scarlett Disdain's on the road right now.
yes.
So if she's not here, she sends her apologies. She's out there performing. She just got done with
Panama to another country, Bolivia. Yeah. So do know our mentors also perform still and travel. So be also considerate of that and remember. And
Lovey's show tonight with our production, lead production, Billy Royale.
It's Lisa's turn.
Hi.
So I am going to introduce my mama, that I didn't give stretch marks to. And she has been I will let her tell you about her past, but as far as GLCC, we met her as when we were proteges, and I fell in love with her then as a protege. She has helped us blossom and helped us with being executive producers and owners of GLCC and bringing and loving on all of these burly babies in the area. So I'm also going to tell you, she is our person that we go to advice and that she comes to us and we talk. She is also someone who looks at every act before it goes on that stage. So not only do you have your mentor, this is our top legend who reviews every act before it goes on stage.
If you want her input on your act later
especially
on,
early on in your development, and not waiting till the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. We'll talk a little more as we go on about legend involvement this year and how important it is and how that works. But without further ado,
this one legend, because this is the backbone of us right now.
Them, theys, others, and ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to announce to you not just a burlesque legend herself, but a legacy
and a legend. Second generation legend, Lisa Jordan. Lisa.
Hello, buddy. I am so glad to be here with all of you. I remembered even. And I'm second generation. My mother was Caprice. And we worked actually at some of the same places, but never at the same time. She was 16 years older than me. And so we were two different eras. She worked the 50s and I worked the late 60s and 70s. So I've had lots of experience. I've known most of the great strippers of the 50s, Gay Dawn and Tura Satana and Delilah Jones and Brandy Wild. These were all girls that I worked with, and that when my mother performed, she also worked with. So lots of experience here. I love doing this for Bones and Gabby. This is such a fun competition. They've done things to really make it fun while you get educated. And I'm so excited to help you season the stew of your act. And I hope you'll get in contact with me early because I like to participate. So
on Facebook, she is Joanne Logan Kentworthy, and if you can't find it,
Joanne Kenworthy Logan.
Yeah. Oh, I flipped it. Okay. Please reach out to us or a mentor if you can't find her profile, and they will send it to you, or we will.
Yes, and I am available always. I mean, give me a call. If I don't get back to you within, a few minutes, I will get back to you as quickly as I can. But always within 24 hours, I will contact you and have contact with you. So give me a call if you need anything. Yes, it's Joanne. Kenworthy is Kenworthy, and Logan Logan.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will put it on the Discord somewhere. Okay. Next.
Are there any other mentors
that came on? All right.
Okay, moving on to the next thing on our agenda. All right. All right. Again, we are super excited to have you guys this year, and we're excited to be on this journey with you.
I think Lady Seren is
on the call
here.
Lady Seren, are you there? Unmute.
And show yourself.
Theater? No. Dramatic
she said
drama.
She's unable to chat. She's in a place where she's unable to chat, but she's lurking.
Okay, she's lurking. Let me tell. Please look up Lady Seren, her Instagram and Facebook. She is, oh my gosh, how many years? 2016. She is the grand champion of GLCC. I know in 22 she was mentoring, 24 and 25, and now 26. She is a grandmaster. She's worked different types of mentoring with how the program's gone and been and how it's going. She is flexible, she's nice, but she is on point, and she also will be teaching classes at the Weekender. I know usually Strutting in Hills is usually one of her, but please look her up for her classes. Here, I was gonna.
Well, it's battery dying.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna slow my roll. I'm gonna let you do it. Okay.
All right. So we've got that. So once Bones and Gabby were proteges, just like you guys, and we didn't have things like this. We didn't have group classes or Zoom. We had a telephone call once or twice.
My mentor saw my costume once, and she saw my act 2 hours before I performed it.
Yeah.
So I do not want anybody to feel that way. However, Bones, his mentor, we flew down to Las Vegas and got him in the show, and he spent a couple hours in the studio with him doing all of his exact. Like, there's no flexibility in what he wanted to do for creativity. It was exact, and he had everything planned out for him. So we had very different mentorships, and other people did too. We wanted to make sure that narrows it down so that everybody's getting this around the same, and that we're getting involvement.
Yes. Can I just say one thing? I think it's really important that that your mentor is giving you that attention and spending time with you, and that was our point when we started this, that we really wanted to concentrate on. And so it's a really big point with the three of us to make sure that you have all the contact you need with people that will assist you. And to also let you have your own say in your own act. It is your act that you're purchasing from this, and it is your, like I say, your stew. And we may offer a seasoning, but you don't care for that seasoning and choose not to use it. That's fine. You make the final decision. I mean, but if it's not able to perform on the stage, it's not going on. So you have to listen sometimes.
So we believe in creativity. Everybody has their own creativity. However, do know we're not going to put anything on stage that will get us sued.
Anything unethical,
controversies, unethical, or get you arrested, or us arrested or fined. So those are a big guidelines. That's just going to be an automatic no.
Right. If you want to use other people's likenesses, names, or things like that without their written express permission, we're not going to allow that kind of stuff. Believe it, this stuff has all happened.
Yeah.
But we're going to go into a few things.
All right.
I'm going to
talk about different performers, different types of performances and performers. That's what's the next one.
I'm going to switch.
Oh, you want to read verbatim?
Just some key things that have to be read verbatim.
Okay, well, I was going to do that. She has no confidence in me. But there is basically two styles of burlesque, and then there's categories in those two styles of burlesque, and we like to break it down as industry burlesque. These are people who want to be in festivals and tour and try to squeeze money out of
and have residency.
And have residency. And then there's nothing wrong with that. We've been on tour. We've paid the dues and tried to make the money.
And then there's more community.
This is where you have that monthly show and you have the same cast and you bring in guests and you really
sometimes it's ticket shares, on getting paid. Sometimes you're not. It's your community, and that's
how your community works for you is okay. But,
and then there's the in-betweeners,
right?
That are in their community, really thriving in their community, but do festivals and maybe have had a long-term show at one time or want to.
Or travel, These are all great goals. Burlesque is not the cheapest, like any art. Developing it, building it, and getting into it, there is some financial stuff to it. So whatever level you're at, there's always going to be a little bit of financial you have to put in to get out.
And we're going to go overall on that in a thing real quick, but...
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Within those 2 minutes, you have industry burlesque and you have community burlesque. But under that, you have classical burlesque, and then you have the neo-arts burlesque. And under neo-arts, you get all kinds of fun stuff like rock-esque, metal-esque. When we talk about neo-burlesque, it's more modern dance-inspired and
sometimes empowerment.
And there's a lot less bounding rules with neo-burlesque. And that's one of the wonderful things about it. You could be so theatrical and not worry about, it has to hit every beat and it has to be bump and grind.
But guess what? Neo does too. I'm all about the beats.
Yeah.
So know that there are categories within all of those. No one is it's apples to oranges for a lot of the acts. So we have narrowed it down to 10 different categories. 1, you have the grand champion. 2, you have the newcomer. Newcomer does not mean first on the stage or less than 2 years. Let's say, yes, it does mean first on the stage, but less than 2 years. If you had 52 shows in 1 year,
you're not a newcomer.
You're not a newcomer. You hit it hard. You may some of your acts may be a little bit newcomer and you haven't gone back to them, but you've gotten experience that maybe someone at 3 years has only been on the stage 4 times.
Oh, 4.
Let's be realistic. People have babies and stuff like that, and they whatever. So we evaluate all of that.
It comes down to not just your number of years, but your stage experience, whether you fall in a newcomer category or not.
So on that, we were going to do levels for GLCC, a higher level and a lower. However, guess what? The reason that GLCC is already kind of even because it's a new act that you have never put on stage before.
Even seasoned professionals that have been doing this in residencies find it challenging to crank out a
new act for a competition.
Yeah.
So that means polish, working with your mentor, rehearsing and putting in the more time and work you put into your act, the more it's going to show on stage and the more it's going to mean to you.
What's next?
what's next after I just timed out and I was going to come and make sure it didn't time out. Okay. You can ask on Zoom at the end or wait and ask your mentor, or you can ask us. But I'm going to go over where you should be at. Okay. What should have happened already.
Where we are in the program.
If it has not, or it was slow or anything, please write those notes down or keep it in your memory, and we're going to address that afterwards, how to help, okay? You should have already met with your mentor via email, media, Discord, and at least once on a live chat or video. So you should have at least verbally talked to them at least once. And then everything else, okay? Discuss thoughts and ideas and have narrowed it down. Some of you have really narrowed it down, okay? But this is where you should at least be. Working on your music. Between a month ago and the end of June, really your costume should be found, bought, and most of it in your hand. You can have a few pieces that you may have been waiting on, but remember, the longer you wait for your costume, you can't put your hands on it and work with it, okay, or alter it if it needs to. You have deadlines from us at GLCC, and that is on the Discord that says deadline. And your mentor may have given you earlier dates than even that so that they can review it first. And guess what? They're supposed to send everything in. You have them, you send it to your mentor, they review it, they send it as a group to us so that we're only getting 6 emails instead of 40, okay?
I have to get the dog shoes now. My dog is irritating me.
Yeah, so please make sure they review it, because remember, they need to review it to give you also insight. They also may give you additional deadlines and projects to be turned into them for improving their team as performers. So it may not be about your act. It may be a class on how to give great face or about props. Those are classes that they want you to attend to make you a better performer, so that when they say, I mentored them, they didn't just mentor you in act development for that act. They mentored you as performers, okay? Whatever, no matter what your journey is. This is kind of like a boot camp.
Without all the yelling and mud. There was a lot of yelling and mud.
Yes, there was. I liked the mud. Okay. Time. Time means different things. Different time zones, different schedules, work life, etc. So please be considerate and conscientious of your mentor's time when schedules are made and cancellation. Okay. Oh yeah. And please be conscientious of letting your muggle life not being too much with your mentor while you're working on your act. So I'm going to be honest, I called a performer earlier today, and I know them from previous GLCC, and we haven't talked in a while. I literally had to say, hey, you know what? We're not going to do our official call. We're going to catch up first and then do our call, so that wasn't, bleeding into our working. Those are bonds that you're going to make, but that's with time. You're just getting to know your mentor. You don't have to give them your whole life story. I don't pay them enough to be therapists, honestly, even though we have had mentors who were
therapists.
So,
but that's a separate appointment, a separate bill.
So, try to be mindful of that so that you're definitely getting your mentor's time to help you with your act. Okay. This is the one time that you definitely should share your muggle life with your mentor. Okay? If you have lost someone, if you are grieving, or you are having surgery, or a family member, anything like that, you need to say, hey, mentor, I think I'm going to be away from social media or checking everything. I'm not going to be as good for a week or two. But I will check in with you in a couple weeks, and I will do my homework, or please send me a video and I will review it when I'm feeling good or whatever. Please communicate with your mentor. They don't always look on your Facebook to see exactly what's happening in your life. And then you don't want to say Happy Easter and not talk to them until a month before GLCC and trying to crank your act out in 30 days. That's not going to happen. Okay. So on that, so we hit all that. Okay. And I let it time out, dude.
I know. No bunch to. All right. Spending their time. Okay. Not a therapist.
Okay. Hey, I said, okay, moving on. Okay. Yeah, this is where I need to flip to the next page. To the thing I posted on Discord today, or yesterday. It is helpful guidelines to develop a new act for its first GLCC debut on stage. The 5 minutes max. So, and it says it says no, it should be longer than 3 minutes. It's supposed to be no shorter than 3 minutes. So no shorter than 3 minutes, and we try not to have longer than 5 minutes. Okay. So what happens if your act is 5 minutes and 21 seconds or 14 seconds or whatever? You and your mentor should have been working with the act. They know, do you have anything to pull out? Can you shorten the song? Can you not? Is it important that it's that long to tell the story and to strip? Are you a duet? And you definitely need 5 minutes or a little bit more to both of you get your clothes off and tell the story. That is for you to discuss with your mentor and talk about, and for the mentor to bring to us, and for us to, because they're going to bat for you. They know your act. We will A-okay it if you need that extra time. We believe no shorter than 3 minutes, because if an act is 2 minutes and 38 seconds, no matter how good that song is, it's not enough time to make the crowd brought in and feel it and want to see more. It's all gone. And that's not going to be accepted in a festival. Usually festivals are way over 3 minutes and under 6. Okay. Most shows, especially drag, if you're producing burlesque and drag, a lot of drag take their acts to the 5 minutes. So we want you to be flexible in your act and know what you're designing it for. So if you are designing it for a festival, or to be the act in the community and really wow your community and maybe put it on a big stage, those are things that you need to consider on how to lengthen or shorten your song to make it fit. Anything else on that?
No.
Okay, you want to hit the costume pieces?
What about the costume?
About new or
okay.
old?
Oh, your costume pieces do not have to be brand new. You can recycle a costume you really love and introduce it to a new act. Nothing wrong with that.
But just not in its entirety. So if it's a whole outer, how do I say?
Change your layers a little.
Change your layers. So like it can't be the same lingerie and outer layer as another act and almost the same choreograph. It's just not going to work. Because you can't say, oh, I changed the song, so it's fine.
So it's basically the same act revamped. Let's not do that. Let's not waste yours and the mentor's time in that nature. So recycling costume pieces is fine. Does your costume have to be all new pieces? No, we are thrifters. We are crafters. So remember, this is stage presence. So if you've ever been in a theatrical production, you look at the costumes close up, they're just kind of pieced together. But from a few feet away, man, they look sharp. Sometimes burlesque is the same way.
But we don't want it to be. We want it to where someone, if you're in their lap, they're looking at all the wellness, okay? So do be conscientious of your costumes and stuff like that. So You are allowed to use a personal signature move in your act. So we say this has to be a brand new act, but let's say you have a death drop from a chair that you do on a lot of your acts, and it's only like 15, 30 seconds, whatever. That's a signature move. You put your signature move in there. It just can't be the whole choreograph, or someone recognize the act and say, oh, no, they've done this act in green to this song. You see what I'm saying? We want you to be new. And if you think nobody will know and nobody will tell, you know burlesque is Facebook.
Wait.
Someone has seen an act or seen you perform it before GLCC, they will tell on you.
They cannot wait to spill their guts.
Yes. And we're just getting rolled right along. Okay. So on the yellow paper that I just posted about guidelines, it talks about co-mentor. That is a legend. So we are going to have different legends popping up, and some of them are great at costuming, some are great at chair routines or fabric flow. We are not going to assign a legend to a team this year. We are opening up to all to where you are more fluid on asking certain legends, certain questions. Feel free to ask all of them. Get to know all of them. Build bonds with them.
This year, all the legends are your mentors. You can go to them for just a conversation. They're great moral support. They love telling their stories. And they get great advice.
Learn from their history.
Now, certain legends, if you talk to them about burlesque and lessons, they're going to teach you more of the classical rules, and they're going to tell you about the classical. So know who you're talking to a little bit.
And like Georgette, she does magic and fire and all that stuff. So know that if you're looking for a certain advice on certain, make sure, review the legend. And that's also by talking to them, you'll find out what their expertise is. So we encourage you guys, when the legends list comes out, besides Lisa, that you reach out and you build bonds with them. They're here for you, and you're also here for them. You're also what keeps our legends going, and not being stuck in the house and depressed. They get to build bonds and keep the history and all of that alive and that joy within. Now, however, there is one legend that everyone has had to have at least talked to and sent a video to, and that is Lisa Jordan.
Well, we sent to her via your mentor, right?
No, even if they're say, hey, that Lisa doesn't have to go through them. That way the mentor is busy. Okay. But do know, Lisa, whatever critique, things, advice she puts into your stew, she sends it an email to you and your mentor so that everyone has heard it on the same page. But remember, it's also your creativity.
Okay, and on that same note, when someone gives you a critique, it's not a criticism to hurt you. We're not telling you can't dance. We're not screaming at you that your act's not ready. We are trying to guide you to success. So if a legend says, oh, bump a grind a little harder, make your movements a little bigger, then
you can't because you're disabled.
Let them know.
I'm going to tell
Remind them.
It's not. We're not going to tell on you, and it's not going to be, oh my God, they're disabled, blah, blah, blah. No, they're going to be like, okay, how else can we work? I'm disabled. That is what they're there for, is to help you. They're not going to give you a critique. Lisa Jordan is not going to give you a critique to be hateful. It's only to polish and help you be better. And that's also review with the mentor. So, but do know, you have to just remember, you have to send the video to her, and she has to give Bones and Gabby,
she's our eyes,
an okay before you go on stage. Okay.
Okay, while we're on legends, let's talk about legend treatment. Okay. We talk to these legends, we give them classes, we try to make them remember to meet you at your level, to meet you where you are in your journey doing this. Not everybody is at that.
That wants to do a residency. Sometimes they just want to perform that one time in Vegas on stage, and then they're like, okay, I can retire my heels. We're there for you. So, but the legends, remember, this is what they did to make money and to survive.
So some of them may talk to you the way they would talk to an industry professional. Take the legends with a grain of salt. No political conversations with the legends, please. Okay? Let's not par with your mentor. Let's
try to be focused.
This is a program. We're not here to save the world. We're here to make good art.
I'm here to save the world.
By getting naked. Yeah.
By getting naked.
By naked. Yeah.
And by sharing my nakedness with the rest of the world. So we are going to influence the world by our acts.
Yes, you guys save the world. We'll help y'all do good art to save the world. I love that.
So we talked about the categories. I do want to step back since we went through the act development. So you know, Grand Champion and Newcomer. There are 8 other categories. Okay. There are over 30 of you. There's only 10 awards. That means only a third of you is going to get an award, a sash, and a crown. Okay. That does not mean that 20 of you didn't freaking deserve it and weren't close. Okay.
The scores are normally very, very close, and our winner percentiles are more newcomers than.
And I was going to get to that. So, so I might as well go into that. So, out of all the years combined, that over 74% of our winners in the categories are less than 2 years. So, what is that saying? People with experience sometimes are like, I got it. I don't need that much help. I can do this.
Last minute to do.
I'm going to rhinestone my corset while I'm driving to GLCC.
Not do that.
We're not doing that. Everything's got to be done. There's no waiting, polishing, because you have a toolbox and you're used to improv. We're not doing that.
This year, we want to see photos of your costume before, with you in it, before you actually come to GLCC.
So there are so many things that we're trying to help everybody, not just be taking the program for granted that they can win this because they got experience, but also the newbies to not be scared that if you put work in, it shows on the stage. And I'm going to tell you, even if you don't win a category at GLCC, that does not mean that your act will not be picked up from a show or a festival somewhere else and win even. Okay?
At the end of the program, we are going to, Gabby and I personally look at all the acts, and we scrutinize them, and we give you
and we make sure that or the judges, everybody that has left reviews and comments on the act, some of them are not the same. And usually, remember, people have different opinions. So we put all of the opinions in there, and it takes it a little while to get all the proteges done, but we consolidate all of the things that they would give advice to make your act better.
At the end of that, we send you an online certificate that says that act is certified.
When you read your guidelines, you talk about it with your mentor or legend, and you go over and say, you know what, I don't really think I could do this, or I might try to work that, but not this or this. That is still your act.
Yes, definitely.
All right, proteges, get on the Zoom. So continuing on.
What's next on the agenda?
We are done with the yellow thing. Guess what? One of your favorite subjects.
What's it?
Money.
Money. Okay. Oh. Yay. All right.
Wait. I'm going to go on the first topic, and then you take over from there. Okay. You will be getting the link soon to your hotel. It is a host hotel. It is totally your decision if you want to stay there. You can stay anywhere else in Vegas, whatever, on someone's couch, at a timeshare hotel. It doesn't matter. But we provide a hotel. This year, they're even cheaper on the room rate. So excited about that. We Lady Seren set up on the Discord group a thing about the hotel. That is also where, if you do not have a +1 coming with you and family, and you would like to even think about a roommate, put it in there that you're looking for a roommate. Now, here's the thing. Not all roommates are the same that you want to share a hotel with, right? If you are a non-pot smoker and you're sensitive, you want to put that. If you're a weed smoker, you want to put that. Okay, Vegas is legal, but you're going to be sleeping next to that person. If you're sensitive, you don't want to share a room with them.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so hotel information is out there. Is it out there? Yes, it's out there.
The link will be out soon.
The link will be out soon.
But it is Sam's Town, just like
it is Sam's Town. And we're going to do something fun this year. We're going to have a scavenger hunt because there's so many cool little hidden treasures and things in Sam's Town, and so many little fun things we could do. And we'll give a little prize for that scavenger hunt. Something I've been wanting to do for like years.
We're going to go into the guidelines and then your thing.
Okay. So,
budget.
Okay, your budget. All right. Get your plane tickets bought.
Do not wait to the last minute and then be like calling me and saying, I can't come. I'm going to have to drop because I waited and now the plane tickets are $800.
And they will go up.
So look for those, do searches, look for the cheapest tickets, plan, get your tickets sooner than later. Budget for that. Yeah. Okay. Stay. So I don't think Sam's Town takes the money out immediately. So guess what? You know how much it's going. They give the whole price. How much the tax, resort fees, it's all going to be. Put that money away into a GLCC savings that you have for you, so you have that money and you're not spending it on oh, you're like, I got paid, and you lose your job, or the dog goes to the vet and you have to get money that monthly. Can't wait until the last minute. Save for it. I got kind of tongue twisted on that one. Go over, don't forget about your food. And if you haven't paid your tuition in full yet, still calculate your tuition and your costume. Having it bought and paid for, not waiting to the last minute, and then telling me it's not going to get delivered until 2 weeks before show, and you just paid $1,400, and now you don't have enough for a hotel.
We don't want to be in a situation where we save you.
We want you. You have worked 6 months. Your mentor has worked 6 months with you to put this act on. I don't want to see disappointment in your mentor or you, because
we've all worked too hard to get here.
We all worked so hard to get here. So let's plan. Fundraising.
Okay, let's talk about the hustle. Performing arts. You want to be on that stage. There's an amount of hustle you got to do. Because like I said in the beginning, there is a certain expense with doing any art. If you're an artist, you have to get canvases and backing and paintbrushes and paints. There's an expense in creating beautiful art. That is no different for stage arts.
So we all have different talents. We all have different things that we do in our muggle life. There are different avenues to fundraise. It doesn't have to be just a fundraiser burlesque show that all your friends and performers in your community are putting on and help you get to Vegas. And I can't wait to see that. And if you do that and have poster, please hit collab with GLCC. We will share it for your show in your town, for your fundraiser. We're all about that. Also, Bones and Gabby. Okay.
Different fundraising ideas. Of course, there's shows. You could do a paint and sip. You could do a watch party for another bigger show. Invite people and say, hey, throw a donation in my bucket. Mm-hmm. Raffles. You
could ask someone if you could do a special raffle at their show to fundraise for you to get to GLCC.
Or any stage, for that matter, at any time in your career.
If you make something and you sell things and it's like $10 and it takes $3 to pay for it, save the rest of it. That's for GLCC.
Other ways that you can work your performance hustle is we take things in trade. If you're having trouble with your tuition but you make pasties or you make fans or whatever,
earrings,
earrings,
boas,
talk to us. We'll be willing to maybe work out something to help you with your financial responsibilities or needs.
If you know sponsors, vendors, anybody that can donate, guess what? That just helps you out. So please contact us, and we can see what we can do. And we want to help you in your journey, and we know how hard it is to pay for, even if you are a hobbyist, it takes money and it takes time, and we want to make sure that you guys can get there and you're not disappointed.
And so that is a discount on their room rates, because I know they're like right at $600 for two right now for that week on just the public side.
Oh wow! So yeah, no, it's less than $99 on the weekday. On any of the weekdays, and the weekend is $128, and that includes the tax, the resort fee, everything included. Is $128. I got it saved.
That's a deal.
Do you know?
That's a really deal.
You might go and look on Google, and it might say you can get it cheaper, but when you go to all those fees and resort fees come up, and then it ends up being more. But if you can find it cheaper,
let us know. Let us know.
Take it. If you have a vacation club and you can get it cheaper, take it. You do not have to use the link to stay at Sam's Town.
All the classes, however, will be at Sam's Town.
So if you stay somewhere else, remember, okay, so this year we are having everything in one spot because we don't want, it's already expensive and everybody's having to Uber. Even if it's a mile and a half down the road, it's still expensive. And other events are going and you might have to wait. So everything is all in one venue. So if you stay somewhere else, you're going to have to also think about getting Uber rides or a ride from a friend or family. Okay. And on the hustle, anything else on the
no.
Sam's Town hustle? We got there. We got trade. Please DM. Yeah, if you have any sponsors, vendors, donations for raffle or gift bags, okay, DM us on Discord. And just to let you know, Bones and Gabby on Discord, we are the GLCC BNG. So that is our tag. If you have a concern or a question that either is that your mentor cannot answer, because maybe it's about them, I don't know, you can send us a message, but please, oh my God. If it is anything about your act, stop, give me someone knocks on our door. Stop. Hold on. Message the mentor first and ask first. Remember, if everybody's asking us questions, we're putting out all of our replying to that and not getting to the other business, and that is what your mentor's for. And I don't know if anybody's military, but they're the chain of rank. You want to respect them and ask them and let them feel like they're included, okay? And give them the chance to answer you. Okay. Sorry, I'm still that kind of okay. It sounded like a cop knocking on our door. That's all I was like.
Our military neighbor going to babysit our dogs this weekend.
Okay. Before we end the call, Bones and Gabby will be, and we're going to do questions Q&A. Bones and Gabby will be at the Texas Burlesque Festival Friday and Saturday. We will be staying there at the host hotel instead of driving back. So if you see us, please hit us up. Don't be afraid. Come up and talk to us. If you have friends going and you want to have them introduce us so we can support them if they're performing, especially if they're performing. We want to cheer for everybody, but let us know that they're friends of yours.
Quick reverse rundown of the whole program for you guys real quick. Last thing that happens for the program is you get a wonderful email with your certificate and your review of your act. for that, we've done our awards. The awards ceremony is Sunday morning. We get everybody out of there by 11.
Noon.
Okay, we're shooting for noon.
And pictures. We got to do pictures for history.
Yeah. Oh, for history.
So if you want to stay for awards on Sunday, please schedule your travel afternoon.
Oh, yes. Kitty Pink is in the Bat City Bombshells. They are some
on
featured
Friday,
performers for Friday, yes.
Yes.
Yay.
So if you're going, there are proteges in the show. Yeah. So definitely look everything up, root them on.
If you are going, I do believe there are one class.
Yeah. So look up. We encourage you to take classes from whoever is out there, especially that have your fans of. Not everybody, right? So don't think that you can only take classes from your mentor. You're in the program. You can't take it from even another protege that has more years that's in your area. When we were proteges, we were taking classes from 4 other proteges who were in Vegas.
That's another way to raise money. Teach classes.
Teach classes. If you are able to teach classes. Save that money for fundraising. If you're got other proteges in your area, plan a show, plan a garage sale, stuff like that. Use your community and use other collab with each other to encourage and benefit each other to get us to the end point. So Sunday is awards. Saturday and Friday and Saturday nights are the shows for GLCC. You will see something for Thursday. We are going to do another Vegas Skills Regional on Thursday. You're more than welcome to apply, not with your GLCC act. It would have to be something else. Okay. Apply, read all the details on the skills challenge. So that's Thursday. Every protege on Thursday has a free ticket. You can come and watch that show. You do not have to pay for your ticket. Friday and Saturday, you will have free entry to the night that you're not performing, okay? And +1 on both nights, you will have 1 + 1 ticket, okay?
Yep.
And we will be putting, when we finalize classes, we will let you know the classes that are going to be there for the weekend and who and all the details and all that stuff and tech time and all of that. So please be patient, work on your act because that's the most important right now, and making sure that you budget and save your money for GLCC.
All righty. Anything else on your itinerary?
No.
All righty. I think we kind of hit all our major bases. Are there any questions? Oh, and there are classes during the day, and those are free to all the proteges.
And the schedule is going to be coming up.
I have a question, or 2 actually. Hi everyone. First of all, I hope you're all good. Sorry for the noise in the background. The first question is, will the legend list be on Discord? Is that how we can find all the information?
Yes.
On
Discord. Thank you for asking that and clarifying it. It will be posted on Discord, their names and their Facebook handle, if that's the best way to get a hold of them.
Or Instagram.
And if they have any limitations like needing for you to only do type and they wouldn't be able to do verbal.
Like Tiffany Carter is just in type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. Thank you. Would you have another question?
Okay. Yes. The +1 ticket, is that to the show that we won't be performing in, or is that to the show that we will be performing in?
Both. Friday and Saturday.
You get to have a date.
Okay.
Somebody cheer you on too.
Yes.
Perfect. My second question is, I have babies. I'm assuming babies not allowed to come into the show.
No, they're not. But
no, that's fine.
I will brainstorm with you on that and talk to you later on that.
We may get somebody to.
Thank you.
We'll brainstorm.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We'll brainstorm.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Oh, I have a third question. Sorry. You know the costume. We have to send photos and stuff of the costume by a certain deadline. Are we allowed to embellish it after that, or does it need to be completely final?
Good question. Thank you. So you're going to be sending the costume at different stages to your mentor. But near the end, that's going to be you're like, okay, I'm done. Or you're going to say, hey, I think I'm going to add this, this, and this, but this is the majority. It's done. They need to see the final product too. But we're always adding one more rhinestone even to the last day.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. We get it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so
Not
much.
in the car. Okay, anybody else? I can't see.
They'll come up. They'll pop up.
How packed is our itinerary through the weekend? Because I have friends and family who want to come from other states, and I don't really want them to fly if I'm not going to be able to spend any time.
We want them to support you. We're going to answer that.
The classes are not mandatory.
They are, choice.
They are choice. The only class that is mainly mandatory, you can be excused with your mentor's permission, is the orientation.
And that's signing all the papers, making sure you're there, you're accounted for. The set list is then permanent. We don't have to mess with it. Everybody's there. So
we do not put out the team order or the set list until the night of the show.
Well, before that, that's a skills challenge. This is GLCC. We put it out a little bit before, but you will not know until a month, 2 months before if you're performing on Friday or Saturday. And I'll tell you why.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about those.
We have drops. And sometimes we have to even out the night to make sure both nights have more of an even number. And also that the host, because there's a hosting challenge, that they have more of an even number of competitors. So you will not know until probably a month and a half before of which night you're going to perform. So.
Oh, Miss All Natural. Okay, see ya.
Excited to meet all of you and so excited to see what you have to show me. I can't wait to talk with all of you. I just wanted to let you know before the call is over.
The call ended. Thank you.
Yes, I'm very excited. It's so much fun. You're going to have so much fun.
On classes. So when we talk about choices, you can take one class or you can take them all. You can take classes on the day that you're not performing because you want to, rest before you perform. It is on each performer's discretion. If you don't want to take any classes and you want to go hang out with your friends and family, that's fine. However, I do have a request. We have a request.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of cool activities and rides and things like that in Vegas. Don't go out to the pool all day and not put on any sunblock and think that you're going to get on stage like a lobster.
And your costume can't even, it's hurts to move and all that stuff.
We're not going to torture you like that.
2, you hydrate. You can drink whatever. Hydrate. I don't want anybody going to the hospital or dropping out, anything like that.
For dehydration.
If you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Yes. So remember that.
Number 3, if you are performing, know your night. If you are performing on Saturday, Friday night, what should they not do?
Okay, don't go riding the big penis and get clocked in.
Exactly what I was going to say. Stay off the mechanical penis because we can't have another one.
No more incidents.
No more stitches right before you get on stage.
Do remember what activities you're doing so that you're safe, guarding you're not having a broken leg or a broken arm. And that you're not spending all that money and hard work and then not able to perform.
We wouldn't say these things if they have not happened.
To be able to say that you broke your arm on a mechanical penis is pretty damn good.
She
Not
ended
before you
up with
report.
stitches on her head from getting smacked in the face with the balls.
Yes. So on this call, and we're gonna hit on this later, but I'm gonna put, and we're gonna end the call. After
make sure the commercial.
Weed is legal there, and alcohol is legal. If you are too drunk or too high, especially because you haven't smoked and someone thought it would be cool to give you an edible, and you're cannabis free and you're too inebriate, you will not get on stage. I cannot inebriate. Yeah, I will not risk your safety. Okay, so I want to give that out there. So anything else? And we want to end.
People have habits. Your habits are your habits. No illicit drugs in our venue, please.
And
just a quick close.
We're going to be putting an agenda about future classes to hit on certain things. So this is a very broad, and we're going to help you in certain classes, and then there will be online Zoom classes from mentors also. Hit it.
So I have a quick question. Are we able to get any and all of the feedback, like written feedback after the show for review, or is that?
Yes. That comes with your certificate. Like I said,
Debbie
and I and an independent source, we sit down and we really look at that video.
And we compile all the notes and put it in there for you for your review.
Thank you.
It's not just about this act this one time. It's about having an act that you're proud of and can move into the future with.
And that you're constantly polishing and developing. All right. Did you have another question? I don't want to cut you off. Oh, wait. You have to tell me your name.
We can't see it. It's too small.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, she muted yourself. You're muted.
Sorry, it's Petite Felicite.
Okay. Now I can put a name. Yeah, face with the name. Okay.
And if you bump into us, because we've done some family stuff. If you bump into us out there on the road and we don't recognize you right now, it's okay to go, it's me.
And tell us.
Tell us.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I don't like anybody. Okay. If you have a question you don't want to ask on here, or you think about it later, ask your mentor, or you can sit in on the chat, the questions on the Discord. And we'll get to it, because if you have that question, probably someone else does too. So go ahead and put that on the chat and discussions. I forgot we had that. I was like, why are they DMing me? Yeah. Thank you, Lady Seren, for setting that up. So, yes, don't forget that. Look through the Discord group and make sure that you're on everything and you're looking. If you are not on Discord and you have not created an account yet, or you're having some issues, please reach out to your mentor, and they will either reach out to us or Lady Seren. We'll figure it out how to get you set up. Okay?
There will also be some surveys coming out throughout the program, letting us know how your mentor is doing, letting us know how we're doing, so we can constantly get better and make sure you are getting the best possible mentorship this program can get.
Or at least next year's will.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It looks good. All right. Okay, bye.
Hour. Thank you. Yay.
Yay. Bye.
Love you, Mama.
Excited. Love you.
I should put my glasses on to see if I'm really blocked out.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Bones and Gabby. I'm so excited.
Bye, Empathy.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Have a good night. See you soon.
Go one again.
Yes. From Vegas.
Sorry. I don't know.
We know her from Texas. Who else is on the phone?
I guess the New Mexico Burlesque Festival was there with us. So
I am struggling. I can't get my computer to do anything right now.
Darn it, we had them introduced, but I totally understand, and we're gonna have calls again, and then we're gonna have any mentors that didn't introduce themselves.
Well, and then you'll have y'all's classes.
Yeah.
No, I'm confused. I thought the invite was for 8 o'clock this mountain time. So
no worries, no problem. We'll make sure to clarify that. better in the next one.
Yeah.
Time zones are a
Are
monster.
you feeling okay? You sound a little.
I'm just frazzled because I'm running late and I feel bad, and then I can't get my